Hi guys and welcome back to, as you can see, another Sims video. There has been 2 new kits released. There has been a bathroom clutter kit and the Simtimates kit, which is an underwear kit and obviously a bathroom clutter kit. I am a builder in The Sims. If you probably couldn't tell, I don't tend to do anything with CAS or anything like that, so I'm not really interested in the underwear. I just bought the bathroom clutter kit and we're gonna build a house today just with base game and the clutter kit. So let's jump on in. Okay, so we're just on Potter's Splay. This is in, I always forget the name of the original map. I always forget. Anyway, this is a 20 by 30 lot, which is actually pretty big. I probably would have preferred like a smaller lot, but it's actually, no, this is the smallest lot you can get, right? No, it's not. Anyway, I probably would have wanted a smaller lot, because you're probably thinking like, how am I going to build a whole ass house with just a clutter kit and base game? I'm going to build a studio house, and I'm thinking like a kind of modern but cluttered. I mean, aren't all studio houses modern? I don't know. I'm thinking of something like that. I have no idea how it's really going to turn out, but I have like an idea in my head. Like I want like a diagonal wall or something like that. Like I never tend to do things like that. And obviously for a studio, like I don't want it to be small. Like I don't want it to be like absolutely tiny. I'd like to have something to it. But like I still want it to be a studio. Like I don't want it to be like absolutely teeny tiny, but I don't want it to be absolutely massive. So we'll have to figure that out. I don't honestly think that you tend to get a lot of studio houses. They tend to be like kind of small apartment sort of things. I don't know. I don't think I've ever built like a studio house in The Sims. So this would be like different. I've obviously built like lofts and stuff. I don't know if I ever uploaded them to YouTube. I probably didn't. But yeah, I've built like lofts, but I don't think I've built like a house like this. So this would be interesting, I think. I mean, it's a bathroom clutter kit, so I want to get like a decent sized bathroom. So what if I did like a bathroom like maybe that big? Is that like, it's a weird shape. I know I've got the diagonals going on. I want to make it a bit more interesting since it's a studio and it's a bathroom clutter kit. I'm thinking like a bathroom that big. I feel like having the corner, like, you know, door here, like long counter space sort of thing, and a toilet and a bath or something. Actually, no, I kind of want to make it, can I like do it like this and have that like the bathroom, and then I can maybe have like a built-in sort of thing or like a built-in bath there. And I was thinking maybe bedroom either one of these sides. I'm thinking maybe bedroom this side, so this is a bit more like built in. I could put like a partition wall here to separate from the front door, and then like a kitchen living space. Actually no, I might do the kitchen over here because it's a bit bigger, and the bedroom over here. I'm not very I like doing more modern stuff, but at the same time I'm not very good at it. I'm not very good at anything, to be completely honest. So, oh, roofing this with a, I didn't think that through. Let me have a play around with this and see what I can come up with, because yikes. Yeah. Okay, so this is what I come up with. It's kind of modern, kind of. I actually have to change the inside a little bit as well, because there was like this corner cut off and then the roof was overhanging and it wasn't that sweet. So I've made the bathroom back into a square, and what I've actually done is I've extended this wall, because I was thinking this could be like a built-in sort of hallway, so the door could be here, kitchen along here, maybe a small living room space here, or maybe even like the kitchen here and then the living room space here. I'll have to figure out obviously where things go, and then this kind of gives a bit more of a divide for the bedroom. So oh, there's no roof there. I mean, there is, but there's no like ceiling. Let me put a ceiling up real quick. If you're ever not sure on how to do this, by the way, it's literally just because like if you look with the roof down, there's like nothing here, so there's no ceiling. All you need to do is just get like one of these flat square things, place it there, and then you've got like a ceiling. It doesn't really affect anything else, and it makes it so that as well you can kind of put your own roof trim and stuff up here as well, and it won't look too odd. But yeah, that's basically just how you fix that. Right, windows. Again, I'm going to go to modern style, so only having base game on, honestly, for me, makes windows 10 times harder. I was wondering maybe if I had this on medium. No. Yeah, not having like a load of windows makes it a bit harder, because I find that a lot of the base game windows are just too old and all the modern ones are just this. And there's no like smaller size. Like Snow Escape has like a kind of 3/4 length window like this, and it makes it so much nicer. So if you want to have like a smaller, more modern window, you're kind of stuck with this, and I'm not a massive fan of how this window looks. Oh, actually, having these kits on is going to be confusing, because the kits you can't separate the kits through filtering. So that's a bit of a pain. Right, I'll just see what I can do. And I'm thinking obviously white, just because it's a modern build. it just makes it so much easier if it's white. Should I just not even have any windows there at all? Or should I have windows there and not one there? Like maybe like a massive like load. Yeah, I like that. It's like no windows on the side because, you know, this is kind of the bedroom area. I mean, it's slightly clipping. You can see a little bit of the like flickering, but that looks a lot better. I do like these windows. I just wish that we had like singular ones as base game and maybe just like, I don't know, 2 wide ones, like different variations of these windows. Okay, and then bathroom window. Obviously, you're gonna go for this one. It's modern. And I'm thinking just like stacking these, honestly. Just maybe do like that or something. Just like a small window. And then in here, I might do a window along this back bit, but I might maybe leave for cabinetry too. So we'll have to see. We just need like a front door. We need like 2 doors. I mean, studios are cheap. You've only got 2 doors to get. So what about I just go for like my tried and trusted little rusties. Trusted one of these. And then front door, kind of modern door. This door really doesn't come in white. Okay, I might have to like match the flooring then. I'm gonna go with this door just because it's the only one that I can really think of, and it like the door frame matches the window frame, and it's just, maybe I'll change the color later. I don't like the color, to be honest, but maybe it'll just have to do for now. And then yeah, let's get some lights in here real quick. Oh, we have new, okay, before I forget, this is like one of the new items. This is actually like meant to be like a nightlight. Like if you change the swatches and stuff, you kind of got little animal things, which I think is really cute. Like I'll use it in kids' bedrooms for sure. But it also is just quite a nice like wall sconce. So I'm gonna whack this in here before I forget about it. And also a candle. I'm just gonna put this on the floor before I forget about it as well. But I just want to put some lights in here real quick, and then we'll put the flooring and stuff in and move on. I'm gonna use this little sconce outside because it is a really cute light. I can see myself using this light a lot. Obviously it's small. You can size it up actually really nicely. I quite like that sized up. But yeah, obviously it's small just by default, but that's great because sometimes the wall lights are far too big. But I think for a front light, that's pretty good, to be honest. Yeah, I'm thinking the floors kind of matching this, so like a light yellow, but then it's base game floors. Base game floors are freaking awful. Like there's nothing that really, I mean, you got this one. This is actually not a bad floor, to be honest. I don't think I ever really use that one. I don't tend to use any of base game floors, to be completely honest, because they're just not that nice. But that one's okay. It's like a nice wood texture for a wood floor. I want to go for this. This one's like the best one, but the wall kind of sucks. But it's so much, it's so simple, and it's like really nice, and just, I'll go with that for now. If I want to change my mind later, I will. Also, should I put tile in the kitchen or no? Because I mean, I don't have tile on my kitchen. I have laminate flooring in my kitchen. I really dislike this counter. I actually used to hate these, but kind of when you have the right swatch for them, like this one is actually one of my favorite swatches in general because I just like the black countertop. But I find like these are actually a bit more modern. I kind of want to put the fridge here. Is that weird? That is weird there because the gaps in the side. We won't do that then. We'll just, yeah, I'm not really too fussed about this being too cheap, to be completely honest, just because it's a studio house. I mean, and it's just for a kit. Like, I'm not really anticipating a lot of money to go into this. I want to just kind of get the majority of the build out of the way, and then we can go back and decorate everything with the kit. So I might just like fast forward and do that real quick, and then I'll like come back for all the cluttering. Like I won't put a single bit of clutter down, I promise. Just this candle that I put it down, that's what I'm gonna do, I promise. I won't do anything else. Come back for the rest of it in a second. Okay, I've decorated the inside, and let me tell you, this is actually way more of a struggle than I thought it would be. I have not built with just base game in forever, basically. The bed options are awful. I had an idea to have like an ottoman at the bottom so they could sit on that instead of like, you know, having an actual sofa or a chair or something. But the one I was thinking of, I think, was Dream Home Decorator, or even just like the high school pack where they have the benches. I was thinking something like that, and obviously I can't use that. The end tables are awful. There's no room divider. Like, I'd love to have one, so I kind of put this here instead to like try and hide the bed as you walk in. It's just been a nightmare trying to do this. On the inside though, I did like make the kitchen just a little bit bigger, just wrap it around a little bit. So for a studio house, this is actually a very big kitchen. Like, there's a lot of storage. I purposely like had like a load of cabinetry just kind of everywhere, so, you know, storage for everything. Not really much on the walls because there's not really much in the game for base game. So very, very simple. I haven't decorated this yet or like put any clutter in here yet because I was like, I might want to use stuff from the bathroom clutter stuff in here, so I've kind of left it open because if I decorate it now and whenever I go to decorate it with other things, I'm like, oh, but I don't really need it because I've already got the stuff here, so left it at that. The only thing I have used from the clutter kit really is this candle, which I poured out earlier, which is on the dining table. Very, very simple decor in here. I did some yellow chairs to try and bring some color in, and then I just went green with everything else. So Yeah, I kind of use this dresser as like a bedside table slash dresser, which I don't know, I thought that was a smart idea. So yeah, I use that for this, a bit of extra storage, because again, if you're in a house like this, you're going to want a bit of storage. And plus I also shifted the bed over slightly so that I can get like this little living room space in here against this wall. I use this lamp. I actually really like this lamp. I love how the light kind of goes across in different directions and stuff. Like, I do absolutely love that. Plus it matched the theme perfectly. This is one of my favorite base game lamps. And I've actually never used this chair. If you've never seen this chair before, it's like this default swatch. And the swatches are really funky. I mean, they're good for like bedrooms, I guess, like kids' bedrooms maybe. Like, this is the chair that you'd put all your dirty washing on, or like your kind of clean washing when you can't be asked putting it away. That's where you'd put that. But there's just not enough swatches. Like, I mean, some of the swatches are okay. In this house, it didn't really fit. Like, I'd probably use this one a bit. Maybe this one as well, and rarely this one, depending on the theme I'm doing. But the rest of the chairs don't really make much sense. So, but yeah, I kind of did like a TV. I might actually make this grey, just because it looks a bit too stark along the wall. Just a regular TV. I need to put some curtains up. I'll do that in a bit. And yeah, I didn't really do too much in here at all, again, just in case I do want to do some cluttery things. But yeah, so basically, for the most part, I've done this. The bathroom, I have pulled these out just before I forgot about them. The bathroom took me ages to actually try and furnish, because it's such a square shape, and I wanted to have some counters to have some space for clutter. It was actually quite a struggle. Honestly, looking back through this, or like kind of, if I had more things, I would love to have the counters from Snowy Escape. I would actually really like to have that, because like these ones, because you could fit so much stuff in these counters. Obviously the sinks will look a bit weird in it, like if I was to put a sink in here. I mean, it actually doesn't look too weird, to be completely honest. But yeah, like sinks obviously wouldn't really work that well in there, but there's a lot of shelving and stuff. We need more counters like that, to be completely honest with you. I'd love some more counters like that. I'm gonna flip this straight now just to kits. Now, obviously, with kits, you can't filter between kits. I really hope they change that one day, because having all the kits underneath the same thing, like all this stuff, like from the camping, whatever the kit was that was called, the pastel pop kit, industrial kit, like having all this stuff here is going to make things a bit more tricky. But luckily, it's quite easy to spot the new kit, because a lot of it's kind of below here. So if I miss things, or if I accidentally use things from the wrong kit, I do apologize. It's obviously just very hard to see exactly what I'm doing with all this stuff being mixed around. I did bring out these little light switches. So this one is like a dimmer switch. This is a regular light switch. I do actually have CC for light switches, so not having to have CC and being able to use these now, I guess, is a lot better. I'm wondering if I should put these in the whole house. I might do. I might put like a dimmer switch in like this room, right? Can I maybe do that like here? Because I feel like having a dimmer switch in this sort of place would be quite nice. So I put like a dimmer switch there, but then like a regular light switch in here, because why would you need a dimmer switch in a bathroom? I'll do two. There's two lights in. Oh, I pressed the wrong button. There are two lights in this room. So you got like the hallway light, which I guess, I mean, if you have that on, you won't really need all the other lights. You got the hallway light and you got the kitchen light. So I'll put them together. In the bathroom, I might actually put two light switches in here for two reasons. So the little wall sconce won't have the same light switch as the main light, and I don't want to not have a wall sconce in here, or not have like a main light in here. So maybe like one is the main light and then one is the wall sconce. How do you feel about that? I didn't even put a mirror in here. You know, I'm actually surprised we didn't get a mirror for this kit. Yeah, I'm surprised we didn't in the bathroom clutter kit. I know we got one of the pastel pop kit like that one, but like I'm surprised we didn't get a mirror. Okay, so wall sconce, I think I could maybe do two. What about that? What about like two sconces? Like, I know again these are meant to be night lights. Also, like, looks like a framed picture of a toilet. I know these are meant to be night lights. Like, the swatches on them are very cute. Actually, that's a really nice one just in general for like maybe an older woman's house or something like that. I don't know. Yeah, I know they're meant to be night lights, but they look great as like a wall sconce, so I'm using it like that. We have also got finally a toilet mat and a regular mat. The default placement for this is here, but I feel like it's my toilet isn't against the, no, it is against the wall. Wait, why does that toilet not slot against the wall? That's infuriating. Has that always been the case? Does that toilet never go against the wall? Oh my god. Yeah, even then though, because like that's meant to sit there. That doesn't look right. It should be out here, but if it's out there, it's too, you know, I feel like the placement of that isn't that great. Oh, you know what we have? We have a toilet plunger now. Apparently there's one in debug, but I've never seen it. I'm really bad with debug. I never go through it. I get confused and I don't know if I'm using it properly. I have no idea. but I don't like using it, so let's use that. There's also a new toilet roll. Yeah, finally got a new toilet roll swatch, which is actually cool. Okay, quick question. Do you have your toilet roll this way round, or do you have it this way round? I need to know. Do you have it like the paper goes around the back, or do you have it the right way where the paper goes around the front? Because there's only one right answer to this, and it's this way. There's also some different like colors of the handle, and I think there's like different. Oh, there's no different patterns. No, never mind. Actually, I was gonna try and have a bath. Actually, you know what? I was gonna try and have just a built-in shower, like the Snow Escape or the University shower. Forgot I didn't have any of the packs, so that my dream got crushed with that. But this is a really cool item, just for any general bathroom things, to be completely honest. Like, I think it's really cute. Some really nice neutral swatches in here too. I'm not too sure what I'm gonna go with. I might just go with this white one inside the bath, because it kind of fits in there quite nicely, actually. And I don't think that will interrupt the Sims in there. Like, I don't think that will like annoy them. I might put it this side though, just in case it does. But yeah, I don't think that should like interfere the Sims having a bath, because I think, as far as I'm aware, the Sims only need this much space for the bath, because that's where they get in and out. I think. I could be wrong. Already, by the way, this bathroom is more decorated than I've ever decorated a bathroom. Because like, even just a toilet plunger, I love that. Like, I have that in my bathroom. Like, this is why I love building in The Sims, and this is why I love the Clutter kits, because kits have got a very controversial aura about them, because it's essentially £5 of things you really don't need in the game. But as someone who likes building and someone who likes making things quite realistic, I love this stuff. I think it's amazing. I don't know, I'm going to be getting a lot of use out of these kits. I want to know what like you guys think about it as well. Do you like these kits, or do you think they're a waste of money? Do you buy them? Do you not buy them? Because I probably buy too many, to be completely honest with you. Yeah, I want to know what your opinion is on these kits, because again, I love them. I think they're great. I probably will buy majority of them. There's a few I haven't bought, but for me, this is worth a fiver. Like, £5 to me isn't too much. Like, I don't want to feel like I'm bragging like, oh yeah, £5's not that expensive at all. I can afford that. To me, it's okay. Like, I can afford that. That's fine. I might go for this green. I really like this green, actually. Yeah, for me, I can afford that. That's, you know, not too unreasonable for me to spend money on. But obviously for some other people, it will be a bit much, and it won't be worth it. But that's why these kits are quite niche. I would have loved a longer tower of this, to be honest. Does this size up well, actually? Because that could be like a nice... Does it size up well? It's a bit hazy. It's not awful. Could be good in like a kid's bedroom. Yeah, to me, like, I can justify spending this much money on a kit. Like a fiver on something like this. That makes me happy. The underwear one I couldn't, but this one I could justify it, to be honest. Okay, I want to put some clutter on here. Now, there's some things I want to put in the other rooms and stuff. Like, this razor and stuff can go in here. I'm just gonna like dump things out of here, and oh, I've never seen that. That's really pretty. Aww. Yeah, I'm just gonna dump some stuff out of here, just to try and get a general gist of things. Okay, I've gone through and pulled out a load of stuff from the kits that I kind of want to use. I was thinking about getting this little shelf thing out, but I think because, I mean, I could, but I don't want it to feel too cluttered. But you could definitely like pack this full of like lotions and bath salts, because there's like this little thing here. You got bath salts, but you've also got like trays and stuff with it on. You could obviously do that. I was thinking about it, but yeah, these are the things that I've pulled out in general. So you've got like a new soap dispenser, which is nicer than the original one, to be completely honest. I brought out another candle, because there's a few different swatches for that. Like, these swatches are like, you've got some just generic ones, but I really like this one. This is the one I've got in the dining room. It looks kind of like limey and lemony, like it's kind of the scent of it. A nice pink one, I imagine that'd be like cherry blossom, and there's some general like plain swatches, which I really like. A soap bar, some combs, a razor, some toothbrushes. There are like electric ones as well, but I kind of want to keep it just traditional, I think. Bath salts and this kind of like concoction of like skincare stuff. I brought out both of these. I was thinking maybe having this one in here for actual like bathroom stuff, like this is where you get ready and stuff. But I have a thing like this in my office, actually, like to my side, and it's got all my makeup and stuff in it. So I thought I could maybe have something out here, like mine's silver, maybe have something out here as like kind of makeup storage, or like just some extra storage, because I'm a sucker for storage. I really am. Like, me and my husband, we have started to like get a load of storage for our house or like our flat, and get new units and stuff. So I am an absolute sucker for like saving space, and like I'm not a very tidy person, I'm not very organized at all, but I love a good storage unit. Thinking of something like maybe like that and have that off kilter, and then I could maybe, I wonder if I could raise this up. So like if I move this, can I raise this up to be like on top of that, or is that's floating, right? Oh, it's not floating. Oh, it wouldn't be very like safe because this looks plastic. So you know, don't burn candles on top of plastic because when it gets to the bottom it probably might melt it, but it's The Sims, so who cares? Could that like fit on top of there too, or I mean it could actually. That fits on there really nicely. I mean the cable's slightly going for the candle, but like you can't really notice that. And what swatches we've got here, just kind of plain swatches. I like the purple, and the thing is as well with color matching, like yes I could just put this white and match it or everything, but people don't buy like hair dryers or hair straighteners or things like that with the intent on matching it to their bedspread. They just don't. So I quite like that. For the kitchen, I just pulled out like these little towels, like little, I imagine they'd be like little tea towels and a little soap dispenser. Because obviously you can't have enough towels. Is there a yellow? I mean, you got these ones which are kind of yellow. There's honestly not a lot of stuff you could use in the kitchen. If you had open shelving, you probably could use like the bath salts and stuff and pretend it's like cooking ingredients or like sweets or something like that. Like you could probably easily do that. But there's not like a lot of stuff decor wise, I guess, that you could use. Oh, that looks, is that meant to be a sponge or is it bar of soap? Because if that's meant to be bar of soap, it looks moldy. I think it's meant to be a bar of soap. That did not look good. It looked like cheese. See, I don't, maybe I'll put the tea towels over here and I'll end up doing more clutter and stuff in the kitchen later, I guess. I'll put them like back there so they're kind of hidden away a little bit. It's kind of pointless having it there, I guess, if I'm just gonna hide it, but you know. Okay, I haven't put wallpaper in here either yet because I didn't really know what theme, like, colour scheme to decide on, so should we just do that now? I've got, like, green carpet, so maybe, like, a green tile. I kind of like it. I don't think the floor goes, but I like it, so we're gonna go with that. Okay, alright, so I want to keep all the stuff in here. It's gonna be a lot of alt placing, so I might actually crop a lot of it out because it's gonna be, like, really just annoying. So sorry in advance if I do that. Oh, that's green. That'll go really nicely in here, actually. I imagine this is, like, a young couple that have just moved out for the first time together, and that's who's living here. Like, that's kind of what I imagine and envision for this house, because, like, you know, kind of messy studio apartment. I just think that just kind of makes a lot of sense. Okay, I'm just gonna, like, whiz through this, and, well, maybe whiz through this, and, we'll see where it goes. Okay, I think that's done. So, I actually changed a few little small things. I kind of arranged where this is gonna go. The razor up here, the soap, the toilet roll, not the toilet roll, that's toothpaste, definitely not toilet roll. I deleted something. Oh, I deleted like the big brick of soap because if I've already got the hand soap, I don't see the need to have another soap. I changed the wall sconces to the more goldy colour and changed the towels to like more green, because if it's trying to match everything, then I feel like that's fine. And what I do love is the fact that this green matches that green and that green matches this green. Like, I love how they've actually colour coordinated this. Also, this green also matches, and I think it looks really cool. Also changed the fixture there. For in here, I didn't really change anything. That's all kind of how it's meant to be. I feel like this little retainer on its own is like really sad, so I'm gonna move this over here and maybe like tuck that in. Like, I always have like the fine line between over decorating and under decorating things and tucking too many things in a corner. I might just leave this empty. Maybe this is like the guy's side of the bed and he's a bit more of a neat freak or something, which is that never happens, let's be real. I didn't really decorate much else. This house is currently worth 23,000, so it's not even quite a starter home, to be honest. I could maybe like make the appliances cheaper and stuff and get a smaller TV to make it a starter home, but I'm not even done landscaping or anything. I haven't done anything on the outside yet, so this is basically the house done. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go ahead and finish it all up, put some finishing touches in here, some final decorations, and I'll see you guys in a second. Okay, so this is it, I think, finished, I guess. I'm gonna say it's finished anyway. So I'm not very good at landscaping, so I'm sorry about that. Also, the lighting on this lot I didn't realize until like, I mean, kind of after I already started building. The lighting on this lot is not great, so I'm gonna sit in like early morning because it kind of looks quite cute. I also realized it does look a bit weird having like no windows here. Like, usually I'd love to have a window here, and if it was a living room I would have had it, or even just a regular bedroom. Because it was like a studio sort of house, I didn't want to put a window there. And plus, in the UK we don't tend to have a lot of windows on the side of the house, but this is kind of what it looks like from like the outside. I did like a little back garden area, just a really small one. This, honestly, could this qualify for a tiny home? Let me just have a look real quick. Yeah, this is a tiny home, or like a small home, I think. I don't know I can't remember what the classes are called, but I mean, it's a small home. It could be a tiny home if you want it to be a tiny home, which would actually be great for like gardening and stuff. But put like a little outdoor area, just like a little bit of room to grow. You could put a barbecue out here, a bit of planting things, or some kids stuff out here. I don't know if you want to, but again, it's just like it's a studio home, so you probably won't have kids if you're living here, unless you know you have an accident. Some people will. I am now just remembering I spent all this time on the outside that I didn't do anything on the inside. I guess it's gonna stay empty then. So just in general, here is the floor plan. Just a little studio home again. I really do like it, honestly. This, although it's not quite a starter home because, you know, it's expensive, this currently costs 26,000 simoleons. So this could be a starter home, potentially, if you know, got rid of some things. Just, again, you got the walk-in area, just really small. I imagine you put your keys and stuff on here if you'd need to. Like, it looks very cluttered. I think it looks quite nice. Little mirror and just check yourself on the way out. Some light switches. Look at the light switches. There are CC creators though that have made light switches functional. I imagine that'd be really annoying, like having all of these like things just in the way in the middle of the room and accidentally clicking on them. But you can get them in CC that are functional. The kitchen, I'm happy I put the kitchen in this part of the house now. Actually, I think it looks really good in here. Just this little nook. I'm getting my words mixed up. I'm so sorry. In this little nook, I think it looks really good in here. I would love to have had a window here, but I tried it out and it just didn't look good. So I just kind of kept it like this. I think from the front, that's why I moved this light out here and put a little bin over here as well. Just because this bit looked a bit weird, but it didn't look right having a window there either. So left it like that, and I love how this kind of like tucks in there perfectly. The bedroom and the sitting room area. Sims can lay in bed and watch TV, so I guess this chair is more for guests, really, I suppose. Yeah, very, very simple. I think it's quite nice. It's just very bright and open. Again, it's a studio house, so you don't want to have it feel like quite dark. You want to have it quite airy and light so that it doesn't feel quite as small. But as studios go, this is pretty big studio, to be honest. And then finally, the star of the show, I guess, the bathroom with all the different clutter. So I used, which honestly is really good because this looks so full. Like, I'm never normally one to, I guess, furnish bathrooms and stuff. Like, I just tend to put basic stuff in there. Sometimes like a storage unit, some towels, and that's about it. I've never one to really do that, but that's really because there's nothing in the bathroom stuff for like clutter. Like, you got some kitchen stuff, like, you know, the utensils and kind of just general things like that, but apart from some towels and things, there's really nothing else to decorate. And that's with all the kits and the packs that I have. Like, there's nothing really for the bathroom, but having just like, I mean, even this, I'm probably gonna put this in a lot of bathrooms because I think it's great. Like, I have a similar thing like that in my bathroom as well. And like the extra candle is really cute. I wonder if that actually provides light. I imagine it would. But just all this extra stuff. I also stacked some toilet rolls on top of each other. But yeah, no, I really love this kit, honestly. I think there's a lot of stuff in here that will go great. Even just for bedroom decor, on vanity tables in bedrooms and things like that. Like, I think it's just a great kit in general. So yeah, will I say go out and buy this kit immediately? I mean, no, I don't think I would love this kit. I mean, let's be honest, although I make some YouTube videos for Sims, I'm not exactly a Sims YouTuber. I'm definitely not a Sims streamer. I mean, I'd love to do more YouTube stuff for Sims, but we're getting there. So by all means, like, I'm not a content creator for The Sims. I just am a regular person that enjoys building in The Sims, and I personally would buy this regardless because I like the idea of all the clutter and being able to decorate things more. I love that because I love the realism aspect of it, all the different things in there, even down to the light switches, to be honest. I just love that. And the toilet, like the toilet rug thing, like, I'm sorry, but I've been trying to get one of them in the game for ages. Like, I've been trying to make my own and stuff, and it never really looks good. So I would still buy this kit. Am I saying though, for the regular simmer who just plays and maybe if there was a little bit but only really builds their own houses and mainly does gameplay, am I saying for those people that you need to go out and buy this kit? Definitely not, but I personally love it. I'm going to use a lot of the stuff in this, to be completely honest with you. But that's the point of these kits. They are meant to be a niche, gap in the market sort of thing. So if you don't like the stuff in it, you don't have to buy it. And if you have FOMO, too bad, I guess. But no, I love this kit. I think it's really, really good. I see myself using this a lot, and it'll be nice to actually be able to decorate some bathrooms for once because I've never really done that. But yeah, what do you think of the house? What do you think of the clutter kit in general? Are you going to buy it? Have you bought it? Do you like it? And what do you think of kits as a whole? But yeah, this will be on the gallery, by the way, underneath hashtag TEG builds. Again, I said before, me and my sister share an account, so I don't really want to put her like name out there. Plus, she has recently changed the name, so if I did it before, it'd be a bit awkward. But yeah, hashtag TEG builds, that English girl builds. That'll be on there. I don't know what I'm gonna call it, probably just like bathroom clutter house or something. But yeah, that is it from me. If you like the video, please make sure to leave it a like. If you want to come back for more videos, please hit the subscribe button. I can't speak. I mainly do Sims and Dead by Daylight content, but there might be some more things in there, who knows. But yeah, until then, I'll see you guys in the next video. Have a nice day, and bye.
Took a chance on a good thing, yeah. Now I got you on my right wing. Making love, now it's casual. And you text me in the morning, you're